Made it up, over, and down Donahue, and that is the last time we'll be above 11,000 feet the rest of the trail. So all the big passes are done. To be honest, I didn't think I'd make it this far. I can't find people tracks, so I'm just following deer tracks all the way up. So after Mammoth, it was supposed to get significantly easier, and we were supposed to be past the worst. But it looks like, yeah, gonna be dealing with 14 more days of this crap, and I'm kind of over it. So it's day 85, just shy of mile 950, and we've traded snow for mosquitoes these last couple days. They're kind of insane out here. But yeah, I think we just got off the JMT overlap. Yesterday we were kind of walking through this meadow and saw a bunch of JMT hikers on their first day getting out onto the trail. So very happy, so very naive as to what mess they're about to go through, to put it as nicely as I possibly can. Yeah, so today doing about 18 miles, hopefully most of it out of snow. My bag is still just insanely heavy. Last stretch was really undernourished, and so I think that kind of messed with my head in the resupply this time, and I way overcompensated. Last night counted 100 bars after 2 days for about a 14-day stretch. This morning I found a big trash can and threw away about 3 pounds worth of oatmeal, which is helping a little bit, but yeah, just very, very heavy pack. Still trying to figure out what I want to do. It's been a pretty rough couple weeks. Not enjoying the trail like I used to, and now that the Sierras is pretty well past, it's kind of one of those things. It's like I don't feel like there's any other big accomplishments outside of just getting to the finish, which is still 3 months out. So decided I'm gonna make it to Lake Tahoe. That's the end of the Sierra section officially, and then just kind of reassess what I want to do, if I want to stay out and keep pushing, or if it's better to kind of, call it good for this year and do the next section when I have a little bit more time to finish and not having to rush so much. Yeah, that's thoughts for today. We'll see how I'm feeling in a couple days, I guess. Day 87, and it's another brutal one. Yesterday we ended the day with 3 river crossings, so got to camp about 7:30, soaking wet in the cold. This morning woke up very early, so we're doing Benson Pass. The issue with that is we could only get within 9 miles of the pass. So we started the morning with about a 1 mile extremely steep snowy uphill, doing about 3 miles down, and then we'll do about 5 miles up through probably slushy snow at that point. So Another fun day in the Sierra. You know it's a wet year on trail when there's literally fish swimming on the trail. Bushwhacking a couple miles because the trail's being kind of dumb today and crosses this river 3 times. And I don't want to do that. So, headed through the snow, trees, up and over Benson Pass. Oh, Benson Pass. It's been about 3 miles of bushwhacking, snow, river crossings, everything else. Really just gotten to the point where it's, just hardened, I guess, jaded. Doesn't really matter anymore. This is just what life is. 50 more miles, we'll hit our last 10,000 foot pass and never go over 9,000 feet again. Hopefully never seeing snow again. This is the trail conditions right now. I'm so ready to get out of the Sierra and actually be dry. Today I haven't actually been hiking the Pacific Crest Trail, I don't feel like. I feel like I've been hiking the Pacific Crest route. So I get my way to camp. I think I've got like another half mile to go. Been doing so good. 40 miles left in the Sierra, and now I break a snow bridge and fall in the lake. One last emotionally destructive challenge of the day. Get across this river. Bright and early, day 89. Just hoping today the Sierras will be nice to us. Yesterday was pretty rough. We ended up only doing 9 miles in 10 hours. The worst of it was, it took us an hour to do 0.3 through that super sketchy part. Yeah, today hopefully just cranking out as much as we can. We've got 37 miles till Sonora Pass. Have today, tomorrow, and then want to get in early the next day. So, looking at some hills, hopefully no snow, hopefully no big river crossings, but you never know what this is going to throw at you anymore. So there's 2 big river crossings that we really didn't want to do, and so bushwhacked it from way up there. Ended up having to get my bear line out, drop my bag down, climb down, and so on. But just gotta make it right down there. Almost there. I've stopped calling the Sierra section the PCT, Pacific Crest Trail. It's now the PCR, Pacific Crest Route. Because you can't actually go more than 2-3 miles tops without losing the trail. So it's just a route finding mission for the next 30-something miles. This is one of the many reasons why the Sierra is so slow to get through. It's taken us about an hour to cross these 2 streams, trying to go find a log or at least find a spot that wasn't swimming. Finally found a spot that was about waist deep and continuing on. You know, I don't know why I look forward to the downhills still, because they're just as much BS as the uphills, but more dangerous and slippy and cross country. I would really just like one day out here where I don't have to think, oh, am I going to get helicoptered out today? It's really gotten to the point where I'm genuinely surprised when I see a trail. And it lasts for about 100 yards. and then back into this. So this section is supposed to be a nice, casually graded walk around a beautiful alpine lake, but instead cutting frickin' steps into the frickin' snow for the 300th mile. And if the trail isn't under snow, it's underwater. And another treat from the Sierras, completely frozen boots that I can't get my foot into. There's Dorothy Lake. There's Dorothy Lake Pass where we're headed. And this right here is Sun Cup Hill, all the way to Dorothy Lake. Up and over Dorothy Lake Pass, and guess what? More snow. After everything got soaking wet last night and frozen and awful, this is what a thru-hiker lunch looks like. And we're back in the Sierra. And gotta climb all the way up there. Last push through the mountains. Never thought I would be here 300 miles ago in Kennedy Meadows South. But here it is. On top of the world, done with the Sierras, over 1,000 miles walked in just under 3 months. Last night in the Sierras. Awesome sunset. Sierra just couldn't let us go easy. Gotta do it the hard way every time.